Hello viewers, my name is Umesh Palma and again I am here with you in transformation. The topic is transformation. In my first and second and third video of transformation I sent you, okay, I hope you took advantage of this. This is my fourth video of transformation and today I shall talk about the interchange of degrees of comparison, okay, in transformation. Degrees are a very important part of transformation, that we can easily transform the sentence from one degree to another. How? That thing we have to study today. Okay? So look at the board. This is transformation. I talk about interchange of degrees of comparison. Now friends, I would like to tell you that there are three degrees of adverb and adjective. Okay? There are three forms of adjective and adverb, and these are called three forms of degrees: positive, comparative and superlative. Okay, so we will come to know about this, that there are three degrees of adverb and adjective. First one is called, look at the board, first one is called positive, that is great. We talk about, okay, great. Great is the first form of adjective. Actually, the first form of adjective is called positive degree. So, we talk about positive degree, that is great, for example. Now we talk about second, comparative. Comparative means greater. Greater is the second form of adjective. So, this is called comparative form of degree, okay. Now, third we talk about superlative. Superlative form, that is greatest. Greatest is a third form of adjective and it is also called the superlative degree. Okay. So thus we talk about the three kind of degree today: positive, comparative and superlative. Thus we can say great, greater and greatest. Greatest is a positive degree, great, and greater is a second comparative degree, and greatest is the superlative form. Okay. Now we talk about some important points, that how we can identify, how we can recognize one degree in given sentence, and then we can interchange from one degree to another. Now look, we talk about positive degree. In positive degree comes mostly between so, does as, such, does as or as does as. Actually, always the positive form of degree comes between, in most of the cases it comes between the words like as, so as and such as. Okay, like if I say so small as great as, okay, such diligent as, got it, as small as, so small as, got it, in this way. So all the first form of adjective, that is called positive degree, always come between the words like as, so as, such as. Okay. Now next we talk about, yes, very important point, we have to focus on that. For negative sentence, okay, normally we use so as, and for affirmative sentence we use as. Okay, suppose I will give you one example. Like for negative sentence, if I say John is not so tall as his father. John is not so tall as his father. Now you see, this sentence is negative. John is not. That is why we are using so as. John is not so tall as his father. If I say in positive, if I say this, if the sentence is affirmative, then we have to use as. For example, if I say John is as tall as his father. Got it? If I use negative sentence, then I can say so as. I use so as. Okay. If I have to use negative affirmative sentence, then I have to say as. Okay. Once again, John is not so tall as his father. Because the sentence is negative, that is why we are using so as. Now next example, like John is as tall as his father. We are using as because why? Because sentence is positive. Sentence is affirmative actually. Okay. So next, now next important point, we talk about comparative degree. In comparative degree, okay, after actually comparative degree, always THAN then surely comes, okay? It surely comes THAN then. Not THAN then, we can say THAN then, or then any other, then many other, then most other. These kind of words are there, but then is common. THAN then is common, means then must come. Then THAN then, this word must come after comparative form of degree, okay? Now next we talk about next superlative. So in superlative degree, before the, okay, before the is used. That means before means what? Actually before superlative form of degree, we have to use the or one of the. For example, if I say he is the best boy in his class, he is the best boy in his class. The plus third form. Best is a third form of degree, third form of adjective. This is called superlative form. So we can say he is the best boy in his class. So before superlative form, before superlative degree, we have to use the article the, the or one of the. Got it? It must come. Now next, you see, in superlative, before superlative degree, we have to use the. I should underline this, focus on that. Okay? Actually, why I'm telling you this thing? Because these are the identification of the degrees. These are by which, with the help of these words only, you can recognize that in which degree your sentence is given, or in your sentence which degree is given. Got it? So in this way, unless until you recognize them, you won't be able to make, you won't be able to interchange. So first of all, you have to be sure about that in your sentence which degree is given. Okay? Now next we talk about rule number 1, adjective words, like adjective words which are very long or more than 2 syllables, like intelligent, okay, like we can say what, you see, beautiful, okay, beautiful, is it right, which have 2 syllables, beauty plus full, that means beautiful. Intelligent, okay, actually intellectual plus whatever, is it right? Actually the 2 syllables are there. The words which are long, which are 2 syllables. Just one minute. Yes, so we talk about where we are. Now you look at the board. Now we talk about few adjective important words are there. In adjective words, the adjective words which are long or which have more than 2 syllables or have 2 syllables, then we have to use more and most before that to make it comparative form and to make it superlative form. Like beautiful. Beautiful is a first form of adjective. This is called positive form. If I change into comparative, then I have to say more beautiful. In superlative, most beautiful. Okay. So remember one thing, the words on adjective which are long or which have 2 syllables, then more than 2 syllables or 2 syllables, then we have to use more and most in making the second form of adjective, that is comparative, and in third form of adjective, that is called superlative form. So now next important thing. Yes, okay. Before this, okay. Now number 2, when comparison is between 2 things or 2 person. Here we talk about when the comparisons are between 2 person, 2 object, 2 things, okay. When the comparison is made between 2 object or 2 persons or 2 things, then only positive and comparative adjective is possible to make, okay. Then interchange between positive degree and comparative degree can take place. Only it is possible. Superlative is not possible in such cases. Got it? What I say? Once again, I would like to repeat this point. Look at the board. When comparison is between 2 things or 2 person, when comparison is made between 2 object, 2 things or 2 person, then in such cases only positive degree and comparative degree can be made, but superlative form is not possible. Got it? Now next. Yes. So now you see example. I use one example. Look at the board. I will show my screen closely. Look, in positive degree, like he is not so intelligent as you. Once again, he is not so intelligent as you. Now children, we can identify, look, so intelligent as. By these words you can identify, you can recognize that which degree is this? This is positive degree. And we have to interchange, we have to transform this sentence into comparative form. So first of all, I told you in my last video, I told you that when we change from positive degree to comparative and comparative to positive, that time first of all we have to change, replace subject to object, object to subject. So you is the object here, so you comes in the beginning, like you are. Okay, sentence is negative, so we have to make it positive. Okay, that means affirmative. So you are more intelligent, THN, than he. He comes at the end. Got it? So the answer is in comparative form. You are more intelligent than he. This is the way. Okay, got it now? Now look at this side. Yes. Yes children, now look here. Now I talk about this side. So now few words are there. By using these words or by seeing this word, we can recognize that which degree is given. Okay, look, some important words are there which always we find. Most of the time sentence start with no other and very few in positive degree. So you can make a table, short table, okay, like positive, comparative and superlative. In positive degree, when the sentence start with no other, then it will change into then any other in comparative degree. Okay, and then any other change into the plus third form of adjective in superlative. Once again, you have to learn this part. No other, then any other, the plus third form of adjective. This is your positive degree, this is comparative, and this is superlative. Now second line, when the sentence start with very few in positive degree. In positive degree, when your sentence start with very few, then very few will change in then many other or then most other in comparative degree. Okay, and then many other or most other change into one of the plus third form of adjective in superlative. So in second line, you have to learn this part, very few, then many or most other, one of the plus third form of adjective. This is your positive, this is comparative, and this is superlative. Okay, so this two line, these are the interchange of the words. These are the interchange of the many important words, very important words. This thing you have to learn, because why? Because you cannot take mistake. You see, when your sentence start with no other, then in comparative form you can't change in then many other. Only you have to change in comparative from no other to then any other. If your sentence start with very few, then very few is only changed in then many other. Very few will not be changed than any other. So this is the fixed combination of the words. Like no other है तो no other बदलेगा then any other में. अगर very few है तो very few बदलेगा then many या most other में. This is the fixed combination. Okay. If we don't do this, then the meaning of the sentence will be changed. And if the meaning will be changed, then there is no transformation. Because this is the first demand of transformation, that we have to change from positive degree to comparative to superlative, but the meaning will be same. The meaning will not be changed. Okay? If the meaning of both the sentences are same, then we say that it is transformation, that our sentence is correct. Okay? So once again I would like to repeat what you have to learn. No other in positive, in comparative, then any other, in superlative, the plus third form of adjective. In second line you have to learn very few, then many or most other, one of the plus third form of adjective in superlative. This 2-line table you have to learn at home. Okay, you will never take mistake. Now for example, look, we are using example first line, like which line? No other, then any other, the plus third form of adjective. For example, no other poet is so great as Milton. No other poet is so great as Milton. So if I change this sentence into comparative form, then subject to object, object to subject. Milton end में दिया हुआ है, we have to use this word as a subject. So Milton is a one name, proper noun. Okay, so Milton is, we are going to change into comparative. So after isama, after helping verb, you have to use second form of adjective, like greater. Great से क्या हो गया? Greater than any other poet. Now in superlative, Milton is the greatest poet. The plus third form. As I told you, जब sentence नोदर से start होगा, तो superlative में क्या आएगा? The plus third form of adjective. Now we can see the structure. For positive degree, subject plus helping verb plus comparative degree. Oh sorry. First of all, positive degree this one. Sentence start with no other plus subject plus helping verb plus so or as or positive form of degree, positive degree plus as then object. In comparative, the structure of sentence is subject plus helping verb plus comparative degree plus then any other or plus object. In third form, that means superlative, subject plus helping verb plus the plus superlative degree. This is the structure of the sentence you can keep in your mind. You can note down somewhere so that you know you can use that what comes after. Now next we are using second line. Like very few persons are as important as Prime Minister. Okay, this is positive degree. Now we are going to change into comparative. Prime Minister is more important than many other persons. Why we are using many other? As I told you, when your sentence start with very few, then in comparative we have to use then many other. Look at the board. Then many other. Any नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे. Okay. So Prime Minister is more important than many other persons. Many other means what? For plural object. Many other persons. In superlative, Prime Minister is one of the most important persons. Prime Minister is one of the. Here we are using one of the because why? Look at the board. I told you when your sentence start with very few, then in superlative we have to use one of the plus third form. The plus third form नहीं आएगा. क्या आएगा? One of the plus third form of adjective. So Prime Minister is one of the most important persons. For second line, I have made this structure. I will show my screen closely. Look at the board. First of all, for positive degree, very few plus subject plus helping verb plus as plus positive degree plus as plus object. Now in comparative, subject plus helping verb plus comparative form plus then many other plus object. In superlative, subject plus helping verb plus one of the plus superlative form and plus object. So these are the structure of the sentence according to degree given. In this way you can learn that what comes after. Okay, after changing subject to object, object to subject. Now at last, very important point I would like to discuss with you, that when the change between positive to comparative and comparative to positive, then only we have to replace subject to object, object to subject. But when the change between comparative to superlative and superlative to comparative, then we do not have to replace the subject to object. Subject जो है वही होगा. Okay. For example, if I say John is more intelligent than any other boy in his class, this is comparative degree. If I am going to change into superlative, then John comes in the beginning. We can start with John is. John is the most intelligent boy in his class. So when the change between comparative and superlative occur, that time we do not have to replace subject to object, object to subject. It is possible when the change between positive to comparative and comparative to positive. Then only we have to replace subject to object, object to subject. Okay, children? So these are the degrees in transformation. I hope you like this video and you will take advantage of this. If you have any question regarding this topic, regarding degrees, then you can put your question in the comment box, okay, and send to me. And till then, I would say that be happy, okay, have a good time. Thank you.